How rich people think about money, the psychology of money. Two people can earn the exact same salary, same job, same paycheck, same city. 10 years later, one of them is financially free. The other is still living paycheck to paycheck. The difference usually is not luck. It is not even income. It is how each of them actually thinks about money. Today I am breaking down the real psychological differences between how wealthy people think about money and how most people are taught to think about it. Stick around because rule number 4 is the one that changes everything. Quick note before we start. This is not about luck, inheritance, or just thinking positive and getting rich. This is about specific learnable shifts in how you make decisions with money. Anyone can adopt these. Let us get into it. Shift 1. Money is a tool, not an identity. Most people are taught to see money emotionally as a source of stress, guilt, or status. Wealthy people tend to see it more simply as a tool, nothing more, nothing less. That distinction matters because emotional money decisions are almost always bad ones. Panic selling investments during a crash, impulse buying to feel better after a rough day, avoiding your bank balance because looking at it stresses you out. These are all emotional responses to a tool that is supposed to be neutral. The shift: start treating money like a hammer, not a mirror. It does not define you. It is just a resource you are learning to use well. Shift 2. They focus on net worth, not income. Here is a mistake a lot of high earners make. They think a big paycheck automatically means they are wealthy. It does not. Wealthy people track a completely different number. Net worth, that is everything you own minus everything you owe. You can earn $300,000 a year and have a net worth near zero if your spending matches your income. Meanwhile, someone earning a fraction of that who consistently saves and invests can build serious net worth over time. The shift: stop asking how much did I make this month. Start asking, did my net worth go up this month? That single question reframes almost every financial decision you make. Shift 3. They play to win, not just to not lose. This one is subtle but powerful. A lot of people approach money defensively. The goal is just to avoid disaster, avoid debt, avoid risk entirely. Wealthy people tend to play a different game. They still manage risk carefully, but the goal is not just do not lose. It is build something. That means they are willing to make calculated bets, starting a business, investing consistently through market dips, learning a high income skill instead of freezing up out of fear. The shift: ask yourself if your financial decisions are driven by fear of loss or by a real plan to build something. Those are two very different games and they lead to very different outcomes. Shift 4. They see money as something to be directed, not just earned. This is the big one I mentioned at the start. Most people are taught one plan: work hard, earn a paycheck, save what is left. Wealthy people add a second layer. Most people skip entirely. They make their money work for them. Every dollar is not just something they earned. It is something they can direct into investments, into a business, into assets that generate more money over time. This is the real difference between working for money and having money work for you. It is not about working less. It is about building systems where your money is doing part of the labor alongside you. The shift: for every dollar you save, ask, what could this dollar be doing for me instead of just sitting here? That one question is the entire foundation of long-term wealth building. Shift 5. They stay students of money for life. Last one. Wealthy people rarely assume they have figured it out. They keep learning about investing, about taxes, about business, about their own financial blind spots for their entire lives. Most people stop learning about money the moment school ends and then wonder why the same financial system feels confusing forever. The wealthy treat financial education as an ongoing habit, not a one-time class. The shift: stay curious. The information is more available right now than at any point in history. The only barrier left is deciding to keep learning. Let us bring it together. 5 shifts. Money is a tool, not your identity. Track net worth, not just income. Play to build, not just to avoid loss. Make your money work for you, not just the other way around. Never stop learning. None of these require a windfall. They just require a different lens on decisions you are already making every day. Drop a comment. Which one of these 5 hit hardest for you? I read every single one. See you in the next video.